stood at the pharmacy counter as the new insulin price showed on the screen. I asked the pharmacist if there was a mistake. She shook her head and said the shortage raised the cost again. The number looked like it belonged to a luxury item, not a medication that kept my child breathing. I walked out of the store feeling like my legs were too heavy to move. I called the insurance company and begged them to reconsider the new coverage limit. The agent apologized and said there was nothing they could do until the next cycle. I asked what we were supposed to do until then. She said she wished she had an answer. On the drive home, I kept replaying the words in my mind. No help, no options, no time. My child met me at the door with a smile and asked if I got everything. I forced myself to smile back because I could not let them see the fear on my face. My partner walked into the kitchen and asked how bad it was. I put the receipt on the counter. They stared at it for a long time and finally whispered, "We can't afford this." I told them the only option left was to skip the next 2 mortgage payments. My partner sat down like the ground had dropped. They said missing 2 payments could ruin everything. I said missing insulin could ruin everything faster. We went through every possible choice. Sell the car, sell the second TV, cut every expense we had. But even after all the math, we were still short. The clock kept ticking and the next dose was hours away. My partner finally nodded through tears and said, "We choose our child, always." The next morning I paid for the insulin. Watching the payment go through felt like watching a piece of our stability disappear. I tried not to think about the mortgage notice that would come next month. My partner hugged me and cried into my shoulder, saying they were scared. I admitted I was too. Our child gave me a small thank you after their dose, unaware of the sacrifice it cost. That thank you broke me more than the bill did. Now I lie awake every night wondering whether we can survive the damage this choice will bring. But every time I see my child breathing peacefully, I tell myself we did what any parent would do when everything collapses at once. Would I be wrong for risking our entire future just to make sure my child keeps having one?